Section J. On Section J, you can use notes from 6-4 and 6-6. It says, select all the situations that can be represented by each tape diagram. So in this first tape diagram, the entire piece of tape is worth 28. You guys can see that there is a 7 down here. And then you have a total of 3 Fs. Okay, so let's look at the first one. A. Rita received $7 for walking a French bulldog for 28 minutes. Already we can see a problem. This 7 right here is a part of the 28. So this 7 in this story is talking about money, whereas this 28 is not money anymore. Now it's minutes. Those are two different types of units for that problem. So this one, it will not work. On B, it says Axel had 7 bowls of fish. Each bowl contained 28 pebbles and 3 fish. Again, the 7's talking about bowls of fish, and then the 28's talking about pebbles. So those are not the same types of units. So B is out. C, there is a group of 7 kids and 3 teachers. Each group wants to buy a total of 28 balloons. So you can see that we have 7 kids and we have 28 balloons. Those are not the same. And finally, D. 3 dog owners went to a dog show. There was a $7 parking fee, and each entry fee was the same price. They paid a total of $28. This is the first one that's talking about money, parking fee. They're also talking about the entry fee, which is in dollars, and they're also talking about a total of $28. And so you can see there's $28 up here. This is the $7 for the parking fee, and then there was 3 dog owners, 1, 2, and 3, and each of those paid a price. So you can see that D is correct for the tape diagram. The actual answer to the tape diagram is going to be 28 is equal to 3F plus 7. We will add a negative 7 to both sides. And 3F is equal to 21. Divide by 3, and F is 7. So each of the dog owners paid an entry fee of $7 each, and that makes sense. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus this last 7 is 28. Let's jump over to the next one. I'm sure you love this number. A. Izzy's mom gave her $67 to spend at the fair. Izzy decided to buy her and her 3 friends friendship bracelets. Before leaving the fair, Izzy decided to buy a cinnamon roll for $11. If you look at all these things, we have $67, so this is in dollars. We also have Izzy decided to buy her and her 3 friends, which is 4 people, friendship bracelets, and that's going to cost money, so that's all money. And before leaving the fair, Izzy decided to buy a cinnamon roll for another $11. So this will work out. This is a good story for this tape diagram. On B, there are only 4 schools open for summer school. Each school has 11 teachers and 67 students. So the 4 schools you might think are the 4 Ys, but those are schools, and now the 11 is teachers and 67 is students, and we are crossing units here, and that's not going to work. On C, Kai has helped his dad cut grass 4 times this past month and earned the same amount of time. So right there, he's earning money, and it's the same amount each time. He did it 4 times. To thank him, his dad decided to give him an extra $11 more money at the end of the month. Kai earned $67. Again, this is all money. So he earned a total of $67. Here's his extra $11 his dad decided to give him. And then these right here are for the 4 lawns that he mowed. and that works out. It works out like this. 4y plus 11 is 67. We'll add negative 11 to both sides. That gives me my 0 on my constant. And 4y is equal to 56. We'll divide by 4 on both sides, and y is 4 goes into 56 14 times. So y's are $14. And if you did 14 here, 14, 14, and 14 plus 11, you get 67. So you know it's correct. So C is a good answer. And finally, D, Sandra buys 11 bouquets, each with the same number of flowers. The florist puts an extra flower in before she leaves. She leaves with a total of 67 flowers. So here we have flowers. Here we have bouquets. So our bouquets and flowers, they are related to each other, but this is talking about single flowers, and all of a sudden we have bouquets here. So this is not going to work because the units are different. On the mastery scale, rate yourself 0 knowledge or I am completely ready. So remember, if you need to go back and review this, you couldn't do it on your own. Mark it somewhere along this continuum.